Hello, good morning. This is a nice, cold, wet morning here in Las Cruces. It's a little bit. I can't tell if it's going to rain or not, but we're getting a little. Hope I'm getting ready for summer already, but we're only you know halfway through January, so we got a little ways to go yet. But anyway, for those of you that are doing the detox with me, we are halfway through. We're a little over halfway through. So let's keep up the good work and let's keep going on this. Today, I wanted to talk a little bit about my new flagship program. I have spent many hours, days, weeks, months getting this program ready, and I'm really excited about it. Um, this is I'm combining a couple of my passions. I'm combining chiropractic with functional medicine. Now, most people don't know what functional medicine is, but essentially, what we want to do is we want to try to get to the underlying cause of the problems. And I'm talking to a lot of moms out there because I see a lot of moms in my practice, and one of the things that brings them in a lot of times is low back pain. And I've noticed that, when I come in and I do my chiropractic treatments, I do pretty well. We get some pretty good success, but there's always that 80 or that 20% or so that just we struggle a little bit. And so that means that we're not getting to the underlying cause of the problem. Um, and so I've started to develop some ideas as to how to get to the underlying problem. And I've learned a lot doing research and going back to school again, I guess you could say, but participating in seminars and learning more about functional medicine. And what I've learned is that there are a lot of times there are hormonal imbalances or nutritional imbalances that can amplify or cause pain. And it can cause all sorts of things. It can cause degenerated discs in women. It can cause fibromyalgia. And fibromyalgia, if you know what it is, I'm sorry. It whole body aches. It's not pleasant. Their frozen shoulder can be associated with thyroid hormone imbalance, and all of these things that people come into my office for, and I was previously using a very limited approach. Just looking at it from a musculoskeletal standpoint. But now I have the tools where I don't just have to do that. I have more tools in my bag to really get to the underlying cause. And we use blood work for that to find those nutritional and hormonal imbalances that might be causing or amplifying low back pain or shoulder pain or plantar fasciitis or whatever it is. And so my hope in this program is that we get more people better, and it's intense. I'm going to tell you, I've come up with a new year new back 60-day intensive, and I'm kicking it off this year. I know I'm a little bit late getting out there, so we're only going to be running this for a few weeks. So I would strongly recommend that you, if this sounds like it's interesting to you, get a hold of me. Get a hold of our office. Make sure that you get some more information, and you'll probably see some things on Facebook and Google and things like that because I will be putting this out there. Uh, um, I've also, been started doing some webinars to help kind of spread the word here about the hormonal imbalances and how they affect your everyday life. And so I really encourage you that if this sounds like something that's interesting to you, to check it out, especially if you've been to other doctors or other healthcare providers, massage therapists, chiropractors, naturopaths, MDs, DOs, whoever it is, and you've had to go back 3 or 4 times and you're just not getting the results. I think that we have a unique approach here that we can really address those underlying issues and get better results for you. So think about how it would be to be able to get through your day and spend time with your kids, take care of your kids, spend time with your family and your loved ones, get through your workday without any pain. And maybe you've been suffering from pain for a long time. And this isn't just for, a lot of times we think that this is something that only happens when you get older. But I'm seeing this in 30 and 40-year olds too. So, pretty young. I think that 30 and 40 is pretty young. Um, and so we see these things, and a lot of times they will have those hormonal imbalances will come up and they'll show up in the blood work, and we can identify that and we can work on it. Well, what do we do to work on it? Well, it's like I said, it's not just a simple chiropractic approach. We're looking at diet, we're looking at lifestyle, we have a movement program, we have diet coaching if that's something that's interesting to you. We take a look at the X-rays, we take a look at your lab work, and put all of that information together to come up with a unique program for you that includes diet, exercise. I hate to use the word exercise because no one likes to exercise. I don't like to exercise either. So let's call it a movement program. Very, very simple things that we can do. We're not going to have you run a marathon or anything like that. That's not what we're about. But we do want to target the core muscles that give you more stability in your spine so that we get better longer term outcomes. Now, a lot of times people have to come into the chiropractor and they keep coming in, keep coming in, keep coming in, and they just don't get better. Well, there's something wrong with this. We need to, our job as doctors, as chiropractors, is to get you back to living your life and doing the things that you want to do, spending time with your loved ones without pain, being able to get through your workday, being able to get through the housework, the dishes, the gardening, whatever it is that you do. Probably you're not doing a lot of gardening this time of year, but come a couple months, you'll be out there. And so we want to make sure that you're able to do all of those things without pain and so that you can enjoy your life and live a happier life, more productive life, and a less stress life. There's no such thing as a stress-free life, but at least a less stress life. And that's our goal. And like I said, we look at the diet, we look at lifestyle, we look at biomechanics, we look at the blood work, we try to get a much better picture than just a one angle approach where it's okay, you have this symptom, take this medicine. Oh, you have some low back pain, let's do a chiropractic adjustment or a massage therapy. Let's look at all of this and let's look at your um, everything if we can, to really nail down the underlying cause of your low back pain. So if this sounds interesting to you, please let us know. Hit me up on Facebook or call the office. Check out the website and learn a little bit more about this 60-day intensive that we have running on right now. And I think you'll really be impressed. It's excuse me. It's my flagship program. I've been working on this for a really, really, really long time, and I hope it's really beneficial to you or to someone that you know. So if you know someone that could benefit from this, please let them know too. Um, I think that's all the details that I have about that right now. But like I said, if you're interested in learning more, please let us know. Check out the webinars that I'm doing. I'm doing a webinar every other week, and we're talking about some of these things and how it relates to pain and hormones and all of that kind of stuff. So it's really interesting. I think it's enjoyable. We keep the webinars pretty short; they're about 30 minutes long. So we try to keep them short because I know you're busy, so I try not to use a whole lot of time, and I try to get. There's a lot of material that we go through in a half an hour, but it's really enlightening, and I hope that this will be beneficial for you. So, thank you so much for watching. You have a great day, and we'll see you back next week.